Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. I am playing ACC. This is the final round of the Sim Night Racing League, round 8 here at Valencia. Championship has more or less already been, well, it's still close between two drivers. I'm no longer in the running, unfortunately. It's between Mark Bayliss and Danny McCutcheon. So Bayliss is leading the standings. I forgot by how many points, like a handful of points. We're currently in third, but we don't have a mathematically have a chance of overhauling those two, McCutcheon or Bayliss. It is still tight for, but I could still lose P3. Guys like Ben Peak, Mark Onyemachi, and Bowden still have a chance of overhauling me, and that might actually happen here at Valencia. Unfortunately, I am currently just so much off the pace here at Valencia. I've never raced here before. This is my my very first race. And yeah, currently just not very comfortable still, no matter what I do with the setup. The Audi R8 works best with low TC, just to get the rotation mid-corner. Otherwise, on higher TC, the car just bogs down. But I think that's the qualifying for the AMs finished, or just about to finish, and the qualifying for the Pro AMs and the Pros about to start. So Silver and Platinum drivers will start their qualifying. All right. Yeah, let's head out. We're just here to make up the numbers. Most important thing is that we have a fun race, finish the race.
The pit exit's clear. Okay, Barry, we've got 11 minutes to set a lap. The brake temperatures are low. We need to
finish the season somewhat on a high. And on a high, I mean, don't punt anyone like I did in the previous round at Mazzano. Yeah, and just enjoy the experience. We will not be fighting for a top 10, most likely. But this is the season finale. I do have a 100% attendance record. It's probably one of the reasons I am third in the championship. Not because of my stellar driving or anything. It's just because I attended the majority of the rounds. 8 in total. This is the 8th and final round of season 5. Oof. Already had a moment. Okay, that's Tom Allen in front of me. Let's give him some room.
Okay, Barry, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
10 minutes remaining in qualifying. Pressures are still on the low side. Here comes our banker lap. So I am currently stuck in the 1 minute 32s. Now, don't be surprised if some of the AM drivers or all the AM drivers will out-qualify me. Probably the corner I struggle with the most. Uphill chicane. Which has a sausage curb in the middle of it, and sausage curbs are not kind to the Audi R8.
8th place.
Oh.
Track limits.
Yeah, that's already an invalidation. Entry was just too wide.
Fastest lap for Smith, 1:31.00.
The really fast drivers will do 1 minute 30s or 1 minute 29s. And I'll be 3 seconds off that. Right, attempt number 2. Okay, make sure that we're not too wide going into turn 1.
V14. Your brake temps look good. Sector 1 is 0.38 off the pace. That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
Should be a low 32, but
5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5
well,
minutes.
this is where I'll plateau.
First lap in this session, you've just done a 1:32.30. 5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes left. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
Yeah, this will be a slower lap.
V12. fuel left. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace.
May have enough fuel for one more lap after this one. This one is already 2/10 slower. Currently P13 out of 19.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Still more cars than I expected. This England is playing after all the football.
Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace.
And the majority of drivers in this league are from the UK. Right, last attempt.
We're running on fumes, mate. P13. Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes. Litres left. Sector 1 is 0.44 off the pace. Litre remaining. Sector 2 is 0.36 off the pace.
Shame. Could have been a good lap. Poor exit out of the final turn.
P10.
Okay, my first 133.
Watch the track
That's a
limits,
personal
please, Barry.
best, but that only gets us P10. Right, at least I'm ahead of the AMs. Again, Mr. Thomas here in the treble 6, doing a last of first challenge. He's one of the aliens. I am happy that we did a 131. I didn't think that was in us, or I had that in me. Okay, so on pole provisionally is Mr. Honeywich in the number 38 Ferrari with a 1 minute 30.4, followed by Mr. Wanniger. So Ferrari lookout, the top 6 are all Ferrari, so I assume those are the fastest cars at this track. First non-Ferrari is Mr. Harry Witter in the number 17 BMW. Then Tom Allen, and then us. So Danny McCutcheon, he's currently P2 in the championship standings, and he's trying to overhaul Mark Bayliss in the Lexus, in the 182 Lexus, who is starting behind me. So those who are not familiar with the format, race is 50 minutes, full formation lap. Hey Gabrielli. Full formation lap, 50 minutes, mandatory pit stop for at least fuel. Tire change is not mandatory. I am I'm doing okay, Gabriele. A little bit tired. I didn't get much sleep like yourself. I was up most of the night and day watching the Le Mans 24 hours. So if you are well, spoilers. If you're a Ferrari fan, congratulations. I thought it was a very good race. Very competitive throughout the entire event. So yeah, really enjoyed the Le Mans 24 hours. Hopefully you and I can do the actual race one day in sim. Maybe if Le Mans Ultimate will support team racing in one of the upcoming patches, that would be awesome. Yeah, I am yet to finish a 24-hour race, Gabriele. I did attempt the Daytona 24 hours earlier this year in January, if you remember.
50 minutes.
And that was and we only lasted 10 hours or so. Okay, so
temp is 33. The air temp is 29 Celsius.
So ambient is 29 degrees. Track temperature 32. So starting P10, 4th in class. So Dan McCutcheon, Ben Peake, Mr. Bowden, myself, Ben Bayliss, Onyemachi, Mr. Smith, and then the AMS. And just watching beyond my monitor, I can see that England has scored. So that's why I'm surprised that there are 19 of us on the grid. In the previous race, there were only 15 of us, which is a shame that as the season progressed, like less and less people are turning up. Which is not unusual, I suppose, in a league environment. But the very first race at Watkins Glen, about 8 weeks ago, there were 30 cars on the grid. But maybe not everyone likes Valencia. It's certainly a very technical track. Like I said before, this is my very first race at this track in any game. Don't think I've even played it in any of the MotoGP games. So Ben Peake says, good luck everyone. Enjoy the last race of the season. Looks close with these times. So yes, let's enjoy it. Overtaking will not be easy. Again, I'm just here to finish the race, hopefully in one piece, not have any incidents with anyone. Okay, so we can actually 20 seconds to go. I'll get it up with about 10 seconds, I mean. Have you? Okay. Thank you for the good lucks, Gabriele. So, final race of the season. Let's have a good one. So, full formation lap. Hey, Mr. Sangster. Thank you very much for the good lucks. Final race of the season. Might be my final race in the Audi R8. And then I might switch manufacturers for whatever I do next. Audi R8 is a fun car to drive, but yeah, you need to drive it very much on the edge, with low TC to get the most out of it, because the mid-corner rotation is so important in this car. It's a double-edged sword. If you overdo it, you lose so much lap time, but then if you have too much TC, then it just bogs it down. It's not like the Ferrari where you can actually get away with a lot of TC. Here I feel if you're like above TC4, it's not as efficient anymore. And this track, a lot of turns lead into another, and there's some of the turns have a very long radius.
We need to follow car number 169.
Keep right. Okay. Final turn.
Go.
Left side. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left. Car left. Still there. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Clear left. Car right. Hold your line.
Ooh, nearly contact with McCutcheon.
Clear all round. On your left. Hold your line. Clear left. Car left. Clear left.
That was my nemesis chicane or corner. Hey Kai.
E8.
Left side. Clear left.
That's Mr. Thomas doing a last and first challenge. And that's the Lexus of Mark Bayless behind us, championship leader in the Pro-Am class. still haven't figured out a braking point for the final corner.
P9.
I'm either braking too early or too late. Ooh, a bit deep. Well, looks like we can keep up for the moment with Danny McCutcheon. For how long, I don't know.
Alright Barry, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes.
Definitely not brake as late as Bayliss. Okay, so far so good. We are still P9 overall, P4 in class. 45 minutes to go. Let's keep digging.
Gaining on this car, the gap is 0.6.
Unable to get closer to Danny and not able to pull away from Bayliss behind us.
The leader has just done a 130.90.
Yeah, I'm losing touch now with Bowden and McCutcheon,
30.80.
although our lap times are similar.
Seconds. New fastest lap for Thomas, 130.58.
How is the AMS version of
Behind is now
Valencia not that accurate? Nearly 10 minutes in the books. Can barely keep up with Bayliss and McCutcheon. I mean, Bowden and McCutcheon. Bayliss is still behind me for now. I think Bayliss is in a battle with Tom Allen.
Your lap time was 1:32.33.
I think the guys ahead of me are doing 131s. I'm still stuck in the 132s. Oh no, McCutcheon bends it. That's not going to be good for his championship aspirations.
Front is now 2.5 seconds.
S. Suppose that's easy to do here at this track. Oh. Ooh. That was nearly me in the kitty litter. What are the pressures like? Pressures look okay, it's just that the tires on the right hand side are a bit toasty.
P8.
Thank you for stopping by, Dines. Have
2 seconds.
good luck with your upcoming race.
Yellow flag in sector 3. Green flag sector 3.
Okay, Tom Allen is closing in. He's in the pro class, so there's no need for me to keep race him too hard. Our lap times are dropping off. Struggling a little bit with the balance.
Defend your position.
That was a 33 seconds slower.
We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Barry.
Did we? Damn. Might need to put the TC up.
On your right. Clear right.
Okay, just need to let him go.
Come on, don't let him get away.
He's much faster. Need to concentrate on my own race.
You've used half your fuel.
Keep Bayless and Onyemachi behind me, or at least try to. Oh, that was legit, Kai.
E9.
I kind of opened it as well, opened the door so he could just get past us. He's in the pro class. I just need to keep my nose clean, not make mistakes. But Onyemachi in the Nissan behind us is closing in. Yeah, putting the TC up. We're struggling a bit. Just cannot carry the same speed into the turns. Whoa. Yeah, that's my nemesis corner. Onyemachi was thinking about it.
Okay, Barry, don't let this guy distract you. That last lap was at 132.76.
Finally took turn 1 correctly. But so did Onyemachi. Yeah, feels a bit better with TC2. Ambient 28. Track temperature 29. Yeah, the pressures are a bit on the low side, but you can see the tires on the right hand side are a bit hot.
Alright, Barry, 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Had a moment there.
Right side. Stay right.
Had another moment.
Don't panic, we'll get him back.
Yeah, that move was coming. That kind of uphill chicane. Been struggling with that corner pretty much from the get-go. There's a big sausage curb on the right-hand side.
You're pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's
If
now
you hit it,
2.3.
it's just kind of like what happened at Qually. It launches the car into a spin. But good drive by Onyemachi. He qualified behind us, but he's displaying better race pace than us. Okay, here it comes again.
The track temperature is falling. It's now 30 Celsius. The gap in front is increasing. It's now 0.9.
Just under half an hour to go. Just unable to be consistent. Onyemachi this time runs wide, but no harm, no foul. We're still
Okay, Barry. There's a car exiting the pits. Heads up.
sliding the car too much.
Car right. Hold your line.
McCutcheon.
Clear right.
Had to come off the throttle there, not to slide into him. Mr. McCutcheon, who is second.
Fuel left.
But are we able to overhaul him in the points then, if he has a bad points finish?
The car behind is reeling you in. The gap is now 1.1.
Should we change tires?
B9.
Clear right.
Whoa. Steady now.
Front is now 1.7 seconds. That was 1:33.06. Okay, Barry, we're pretty to the end. Lap times are pretty consistent. Very little fuel left. Come into the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap. We're halfway home. Should be about 2 minutes of fuel remaining.
Should I change tires though? I'm going to risk it. Final race of the season. I'm going to double stint the tires.
2 litres remaining. The leader's pitting now. We're running on fumes, mate. Pit this lap, in this lap. Smith is leading the race. Rowden ahead is pitting. The stewards have warned us for cutting the track. Keep it between the white lines. Watch your speed. Okay, Barry. Expect traffic on exit. When we exit the pits, we should be in P11, just in front of P12.
Exciting times. So we'll save 5 minutes in the pits. Ten seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1.
Car approaching. Watch your mirrors. Blue flag.
Car left. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left.
Smith is pitting from P1. We think he'll come out just in front. The leader, Smith, is pitting.
Add an extra click of TC. TC's 3. So 21 minutes ago, it might be a struggle. I'll do my best.
Thomas is now leading. front brakes are getting pretty hot.
Right side, clear right.
Nice one, Barry. Nice move, mate.
On your left. Still there. Clear left.
Right. Fresh tires versus worn tires, maybe?
That's 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes. Fastest lap
We
for
leapfrogged
Thomas.
Onyemachi.
1:43. Stick to the plan. Don't be intimidated.
Car left. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
Amazing move.
No, Barry. Come on, mate. Defend your position.
Had no answer for the Nissan. Or the McLaren. So maybe this was a short-lived success. But we had to do something different.
New fastest lap for Thomas. 1:30.23.
Capomasi behind us. Overall position, not class.
Catching. The gap's now 0.37. The brake temperatures look good.
Yeah, that's what I mean with the TC being at 3. I just should have lowered the TC for the corner exit. If
He's pitting from P16. Expect him to come out a bit behind
the
you.
steps between TC1 and 2, there should be like a 1.5, and even between TC2 and 3 there should be like 1 in the middle, or at least 2.
Left side. Clear left.
Yeah, I don't want to fight that.
Keep pushing, we might get him back.
No, we won't. So, yeah, unable to keep up with Onyemachi and Bowden. But I suspect if I had changed the tires, I would have been more or less in the same position.
P11. The gap in front has increased. It's now about 1.5 seconds.
15 minutes to go. And I've got a shiny forehead again from the sweat. I was wearing a sweatband last week, but that increased my overall temperature, I think, my body temperature. Out of all the racing games, it's ACC that is just the most physical.
Alright Barry, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. This is okay. Keep those exit speeds up.
So, Bayless is about 9 seconds further back. He's battling with Danny McCutcheon. And Bayless P1, McCutcheon P2 in the championship. I'm P3. But Bowden was not far behind me, and he's 2 positions ahead of me now in class. Bowden in the red and black McLaren.
To Bilu's behind is now 8.4 seconds.
Missed the apex. Well, I've been pretty much missing that apex in the entire event.
The gap in front is now 3.6 seconds.
Yeah, we're in the 33s. But I did predict that my pace would be average. Yeah, that green AstroTurf is very slippy on low TC. I've got my TC back to 1.
Track temperature's decreasing. It's now 28 Celsius.
I just need to bring it home. But yeah, it's just mainly a skill issue on my part. I just struggle with consistency, always in the second half. I cannot maintain that pace I had earlier in the race where I was doing 32s. More than one on one occasion that just the balance falls away from me. I don't know if that's an Audi thing, or most likely it's just me. Thank you, Sangster. Yeah, and it didn't help that I didn't change them during our last stop. We got a short-term gain from it, but that has now evaporated. Yeah, Onyemachi's doing 1:31.8. That was my qualifying speed.
The gap in front is now 6.5.
We did a 1:33.2, so more than a second slower.
10 minutes remaining, 10 minutes. Okay, Barry, that's good consistency. Keep
And
it up.
Bayliss was 5/10 faster.
The gap to Bailus behind is now 6.4.
It's closing in. We've got just under 10 minutes to fend them off. So stay tuned. See if we can... Ooh. Again, that AstroTurf there on the exit. Need to avoid it. Yep, will do. Bring it home. Yeah, I'm regretting that decision now not to change tires. Just under 8 minutes to go. I can see Bayliss in the rear view mirror now.
To Bailus behind is increasing. It's now 6.1 seconds.
We're back in the 32s.
1:33.00.
Only just. And Bayliss was doing a 1:33. Yeah, we'll try to maintain that gap, Sangster. Oh. It's to wait a long time before I can get on the throttle. Again, this will be a slower lap. That's what I meant with consistency. This is nearly 5/10 slower again.
That was at 1:33.47.
So yeah, our lap times are all over the shop.
Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Don't have to worry about fuel.
Okay, Barry, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. Come on, let's put this hard work to good use.
Yeah, so do I. But I think Dan is a bit of a Audi fanboy. But yeah, there's a reason I am the only one in this league that drives it. But yeah, I don't have the skill to be consistently at the front in this car. So yeah, kudos to Dan. Will always be a much better Audi driver than I will ever be. Well, I said I was inconsistent. This is another 33.4.
Behind is now 4.6. The lap time was at 1:33.51.
We're consistent, but on the slow end. This is going to be close. 3 minutes to go. Bayless is closing in. Then how much risk does he want to take? He is the points leader going into the final round. Border goes on and on. And our pressures are quite low. Track ambient temperature is now 27 degrees. Downside to lower pressures, you got more rolling resistance on the straight, and you only have one straight here. It makes it more forgiving, the lower pressures, but also sluggish.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Three seconds now to gap the Bayless. So I squandered a gap that was nearly 9 seconds when I came out of the pits. But like you said, Sangster, currently consistent enough to keep him behind me. Second to last lap coming up. think so. I'm not quite out of the woods yet. Bayless is still pushing. So the leader has taken the final place on the final lap now. Okay, here we go then. One more lap. The final race of the season. Let's bring it home.
Air temp's falling. It's now 27 Celsius.
Leader has already finished the race. We're not quite halfway yet. Such is the pace difference between myself and the really fast drivers. Thank you very much, Sangster, for your support throughout this season. Hope to see you in the next one, whenever that is. Probably won't be in an Audi. But here we go. That was the final turn, the final straight.
P11.
We bring it home. P11 overall. We finish fourth in class. That's not too bad for our very, very first race here at Valencia. On this occasion, Gabrielli, it played out. But yeah, gosh, that was tough.
On your left, clear left.
This is such a tough track, especially if yeah. In any game, it's experience that pays off, and if you just do not have the experience or have some sort of rhythm, this track is really hard, I find. But yeah, P11 overall, but P4 in class. So Ben Peak wins the Pro-Am, followed by Mr. Bowden. Onyemachi rounds out the top 3 in Silver or Pro-Am, followed by ourselves, Bayliss, McCutcheon, Smith. Overall winner, Mr. Thomas, who did last the first challenge, so congratulations to Mr. Thomas, but there was no real surprise, really. Honeywitch, runner-up, and Wanninger. So a BMW wins it, so it isn't a complete Ferrari lookout. Is to prevent the wheel spin, Gabrielli, because the Audi can't, like, the Ferrari can get away with high TC, in the Audi you can't. It just bogs it down. Yeah, and instead of me running with high TC, I short shifted in some of the tracks just to keep the rear under control. I was also on worn tires, so yeah, and the Audi isn't the kindest on the tires, but yeah, that's the conclusion of season starts at season 5. So my very first season with Sim Night Racing. The link to their Sim Grid group is in the description of this stream. If you fancy joining them, I highly recommend it. Great bunch of folk. They've got like a really fair penalty system. It's always post-race. They don't have live stewards. But I did receive a penalty after the last race because I collided with someone, and it was fair. So yeah, it's a great bunch of people. A shame that attendance was a bit poor towards the end of the season, but that's kind of normal in any league, I suppose. Yeah, thank you all for the support. Indeed, Audi has a lot of torque and can snap. It is very snappy. Yeah, it was a great season, Gabriele, and I'm hoping for another one whenever that starts. But it won't be in the Audi. It will be in a different car. I haven't decided which one yet. Right, yeah, thank you for tuning in. But I'm hoping to see you all in the next one. Bye now.